Do you know how to change a tire? We're gonna teach you how today. So now it's our junior year of high school, right? So a lot of us either got our licenses or we're in our process of getting our license. But here's the question. If you're driving and you break down, you got a flat tire, right? Do you know how to change a tire? Special thanks to Brayden, Wilcox, and Samantha Jones for helping film the project. So when you pull over onto the side of the road, you want to make sure that you pull over as far away from traffic as possible to minimize the risk of being hit by traffic. If you're ever in any urban areas, such as like the inner cities, like New York or Boston, for example, try not to pull over on a really narrow breakdown lane because it still puts you at risk of being rear-ended and boom, you're hit. So first you want to access your vehicle's toolkit. Depending on the make and model, the toolkit can vary. In some vehicles, like as my 2003 Honda Pilot right here, all of the tools are located right here in this little compartment. So out here we got the lug wrench, the actual jack itself, as well as this is, I don't know what this is called. We're gonna call this the nameless tool, but we're gonna use this to jack up the car. So you're gonna wanna locate where your spare tire is. In the case of this vehicle, it's actually located right under here. The easiest way to locate your spare tire and your toolkit is simply to look in your owner's manual or just to search up a YouTube video online. All right, so in order to remove the spare tire, I'm actually gonna pop this little clip off right here. Once again, consult with your owner's manual to find out how to remove your spare tire. So now I'm gonna take the lug wrench, put it on right here, and we're gonna twist this counterclockwise. And as I'm twisting this counterclockwise, the spare tire is actually gonna fall down underneath the vehicle. Perfect. You want to make sure that you remove your lug nuts when the vehicle is on the ground, because if you jack up the car and then trying to remove the lug nuts, the wheel is simply going to spin. Sam wants to do it?
Yes.
There you go.
Oh.
Yes, Sam. Oh, it almost took out your shit.
I give up.
Now make sure that you're jacking up the vehicle in an appropriate location because you don't want to jeopardize the stability of the jack holding up the vehicle. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to raise the jack by hand first, and then I'm going to align the top of the jack with the pinch weld on the side of the frame. Perfect. So now the jack is aligned with the pinch weld. Phil, yeah, we're doing, this is for English.
Oh, I think we're changing a tire or something.
I am, but it's for English class. I don't have a flat, but yeah, we're good.
You good then?
Yeah, I'm good.
Right,
Thank you, Phil. You as well, thanks. I love Phil. All right, so I can no longer tighten this by hand. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the nameless tool, which I have no clue what it's called, and put in here. I'm gonna take the lug wrench. Boop. Connects just like that. Perfect. Now what I can do is I can turn this clockwise. And every single time I turn this, it's actually gonna raise the car. Perfect. Now the wheel is completely off the ground. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna completely remove the lug nuts and take the flat tire off.
That's what they're called.
Sam is gonna demonstrate how to properly remove the tire from the hub assembly.
Hold my jack. Carl! What? Wow!
You just threw it in the snow.
Yeah, we gotta put that back.
There goes my tire. Cox, how we doing over here? How we doing? How you doing, sir? You doing great?
Cold.
Your what?
Feet are cold.
Your feet are cold?
You want my shoe?
Now Sammy is gonna demonstrate how to take the spare tire and mount it onto the hub.
She's a working woman.
She is working on it.
Yeah.
So the first thing that Sam is doing wrong is she's actually putting the tire on the opposite way. This is the incorrect way to put on the spare tire. Hold on.
Just use common sense.
Wilcox here is going to demonstrate how to properly mount the spare tire. Just like a pro. Now we're all set to put the lug nuts right back on. I'm just gonna tighten these by hand, and once we lower the vehicle and take out the jack, then we can take our lug wrench and properly fasten all of the lug nuts. Now we are all set to lower the vehicle. Using the jack, turn in a counterclockwise direction to lower the vehicle. Finally, you're going to want to use your lug wrench and tighten your lug nuts in a star-shaped pattern to ensure that the wheel is evenly mounted. To make sure that the wheel is properly secured, you're going to want to make sure that you also kick the lug wrench. Do this with all 5 lug nuts in a star pattern. Perfect. Now you're all set.
Take it for a test drive.
First step.
Look at it go with the spare tire.
Can I take you guys for a drive? Come on, we gotta go home!
I'm driving.
Triple with it, couldn't with a love I got for the girl. Missing someone. Missing someone.
Just like that. Da-da-da.